Hello, all my dear students. Today we are going to see the applications of the XOR gate. From that, the first application is the control inverter. The first application is the control inverter. The second one is the parity generator or the parity tester, and after that the adder circuits are there. The first one is we called half adder. Then we have to see the full adder. After that we see the binary adder, and then we will see the binary adder subtract. For now we have to consider only one application because we are going to see that application, and it is half adder circuit. It is the half adder circuit. So what is that half adder circuit and how we can construct the half adder, as well as what type of output it produces, that we have to see in detail. But before going towards detail, we have to see the writing sequence of the half adder circuit. Here we have to draw the logical diagram of the half adder. But before drawing the logical diagram of the half adder, here we have to see what is the half adder, what is half adder circuit. Okay, then we have to see the construction of the half adder. We have to see its construction. Means when you write down the answer in the examination, that time you have to follow this sequence. First you have to write down what is the half adder, then you have to write down the construction details of the half adder. Then after construction you have to draw the logical diagram. The construction we know, so we can draw its logical diagram, and after drawing its logical diagram you have to draw this symbol of the half adder. You have to draw the symbol of the half adder, and then you have to write down the input combinations and their respective outputs, and all these inputs and output you have to fill in the truth table. Okay, so here we have to see first what is the half adder, how we can construct this half adder, and what type of symbol we use, what is the logical diagram of the half adder. As its name indicates, it is an adder. As its name indicates, it is an adder. But what type of adder this one is? Because its name is the half adder. For what we use this term half? Here we can say the half adder is a logical circuit. The half adder is a logical circuit which performs the addition of two binary bits. It performs the addition of two binary bits and produces the output in the form of sum and carry. It produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. Now, for better understanding of the half adder, first we have to do one addition. For an example, suppose we have the two binary bits. The first binary bit is equals to 1 and second binary bit is also equals to 1. The first binary bit is 1 and second binary bit is 1. 1 plus 1 is equals to 1 0. From this here, this 0 is we call as sum, and this one is we call as a carry. Okay, so when we have to do the binary addition, if the carry is available, then we add carry to the next column along with the actual available numbers. Okay, so this is we call a binary addition. Here the half adder performs the addition of two binary bits. You have to remember, it performs the addition of two binary bits, not two binary numbers. it performs the addition of only two binary bits. Means whatever the adder circuit is there, suppose here if we draw the symbol of this half adder, or if we use one block for the half adder like this, here is the half adder. Here inside we write down H A. H stands for half and A stands for the adder. If we have this half adder, then it have the two inputs. These two inputs are the two input bits. The two bits are there which we have to add. Then it produces the output. Two outputs are there. First output is we call as a sum, and the second output is we call as a carry. Means we get here the two outputs. First output is the sum and the second output is the carry. Now here this block we can use as a symbol of the half adder. So this is the symbol we can use for the half adder. But here instead of the symbol we are interested in the logical diagram, how we can construct the logical diagram of this half adder and how it produces the output and what are the outputs of the half adder. Okay, so for the construction of, as we know, the half adder performs the addition of two binary bits. It performs the addition of two binary bits and produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. It means it have the two inputs, and we consider these two inputs are two binary bits. These are A and B. Okay, we consider the two inputs and these two inputs are A and B. Then it produces the output. It produces the output in the form of sum and carry. It produces the output in the form of sum and carry. So this circuit having two outputs. These two outputs are sum and the carry. Okay, so we have the logical circuit, that logical circuit having the two inputs, and these two inputs are the A and B input, and it have the two outputs. These two outputs are the S and C, means sum and the carry outputs. Okay, now here the question comes, what type of logical circuit we can use for the construction of the half adder? What type of logic gates we can use for the construction of this half adder? So here for the construction of the half adder we require to use one XOR gate, one XOR gate and one AND gate. We require to use one AND gate and one XOR gate. Now here the question comes, the XOR gate is either 2 input or 3 input. We have to use the XOR gate. That XOR gate is the 2 input XOR gate, as well as we have to use the 2 input AND gate. 2 input XOR gate we use and the 2 input AND gate we use. Okay, now one question again arises here. As the XOR gate having the 2 inputs and the AND gate is also having the 2 input, but whatever the logic diagram, whatever the logic circuit we have to construct, that logic circuit having only 2 inputs, and these 2 inputs are A input and the B input. So therefore here we can say the common inputs we have to apply to the XOR gate as well as the AND gate. Okay, so here the 2 gates we are using. From that, the first one gate is the XOR gate and the other one gate is the AND gate. Now here the circuit having the two inputs, I am going to draw here the symbol of this half adder. The symbol having the two input. First one is we say A input and second one is the B input. Here is the input A and the second one is the input B, and the two outputs are there. We can show the output at downward side here, but as a standard symbol here we show the outputs to the right hand side of the diagram. So that's why I am going to draw here the two outputs, and the two outputs are the sum and the carry. The two outputs are the sum and the carry. Here the two inputs are there. First input is the A and second input is the B. The two outputs are here. First output is the sum and second output is the carry. Okay. Now here inside this we have to write down a name. What name? It is half adder. Okay, it is half adder, or we can write down there only HA. Okay, instead of half adder you can write down the HA. Okay, so this is the symbol of the half adder. We have to draw the diagram of the half adder. We have to draw the diagram of the half adder. To draw the diagram of the half adder here, we require to use the two gates. These two gates are XOR gate and the AND gate. First, I am going to draw here the AND gate symbol. This is the AND gate symbol. The AND gate having the two inputs here. These two inputs are A input and the B input. Here I am going to apply input A, and here the lower input is the input B. Okay, it means here the output of this AND gate is A dot B. The output of the AND gate is the A dot B. Okay, now the second gate we are using, and that second gate is the XOR gate. I am going to draw here the XOR gate, and the XOR gate also having the same input. First input is A and second input is the B. Okay, so I am going to connect the A from this common line. Here is the input A, and here I am going to take the input B from the lower line. Input B from the lower line here. Okay, so the XOR gate and the AND gate both having the same inputs. The output of this XOR gate becomes A XOR B. Now instead writing the output of the XOR gate as A bar B plus A B bar, we write down here the output. That output is A XOR B. We write down A, then plus sign, we circle the plus sign, and then we write down the B. Okay, so the two outputs we got. First output is Y equals to, first output is the Y equals to A dot B, and this is the carry generated. This is the carry generated, and the second output is Y equals to A XOR B. This one is the sum produced. Okay, so when we apply these two inputs, the inputs are A and B, then it produces the two outputs as the same inputs are applied to the AND gate, as well as these inputs are applied to the XOR gate. It produces the output carry and the sum. Okay, for the complete working of the XOR gate, here you can visit in the iCard, or you can go to the playlist of our channel. Okay, or I will provide the complete working video on this XOR gate in the description of this same video lecture. Okay, so here the two inputs are there to the half adder, and for an example, suppose we have to make the addition of two binary bits. These two binary bits are 0 and the 1. Okay, if we have to make the addition of these two, then here mentally we can perform easily. If we perform the addition mentally, then we get the sum is equals to 1 and carry is equals to 0. If we get the same result by applying the same inputs to the half adder logical circuit, then we can say this circuit works as a half adder. Okay, as we know, the half adder is a logical circuit. The half adder is a logical circuit which performs the addition of two binary bits, and produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. Okay, so here we get, if we get the same output as that of the mental addition, then here we can say this circuit works as a half adder and performs the addition of two binary bits. Okay, so first input we apply, that input is A, and A is equals to 0, B is equals to 1. The inputs to the AND gate are A is equals to 0 and B is equals to 1. Now here there is an AND gate, and as we know, the AND gate produces logically high output. The AND gate produces logically high output when and only when its all inputs are logically high. We had seen the all details about the basic gates. If you not seen that, then I will put the video link in the description box. You can watch that video. Okay, so here the inputs to the AND gate are 0 and 1. We had seen the don't care condition of the AND gate. If any one input of the AND gate is logically low, then its output is logically low. So here is its one input, that is A is equals to 0. So therefore we get here the carry is equals to 0. Okay, the same inputs we apply to the XOR gate, and the input A is equals to 0, input B is equals to 1. These two are applied to the XOR gate. As we know, the XOR gate produces, here we use the definition of the XOR gate. That definition is for the two input XOR gate. Okay, so when the different inputs are applied to the XOR gate, it produces logically high output, and when the equal inputs, the same inputs are applied to the XOR gate, then it produces logically low output. As of now, here the XOR gate having the different inputs 0 and 1, so therefore it produces the output is equals to 1. So the half adder, which is having the inputs A equals to 0 and B equals to 1, it produces the sum is equals to 1 and carry is equals to 0. It produces sum is equals to 1 and carry is equals to 0. If we apply the different inputs, for an example, now the input A is equals to 1 and B is equals to 0. Now A is equals to 1 and B is equals to 0. Again we get the output of the AND gate, which is carry, and carry Y equals to A dot B. 1 dot 0 is equals to 0, and sum Y equals to A XOR B. 1 XOR 0 is equals to 1. It means again we get this sum is equals to 1 and carry is equals to 0. Okay, so for now here both the inputs we applied, A is equals to 0 and B equals to 1, and we applied A equals to 1 and B equals to 0. We got the same result as we got the result by using the mental addition. If we do here the mental addition of these two 0 plus 1 is equals to what? It is equals to 0, 1. This 1 is the sum and this 0 is the carry. So here we got the same results. Now here if the input we applied, that inputs are A is equals to 1 and B is equals to 0. A equals to 1 and B is also equals to 1. When both inputs are 1, 1. When both inputs are 1, 1, here the AND gate produces logically high output. We get output Y is equals to 1, and the XOR gate produces logically low output. The XOR gate produces logically low output because equal inputs are applied, or we can say the same inputs are applied, so its output is equals to low, means 0. The AND gate produces logically high output because both inputs are equals to 1, 1. It means here if we do the addition 1 plus 1, we have the answer, and that is 1, 0. Here this 0 is the sum and this 1 is the carry. Okay. Now how we can write down in the examination? First you have to write down the construction, meaning of the half adder. You can write down the half adder is a logical circuit which performs the addition of two binary bits, and produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. It produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. Then in definition, you can write down the half adder. The half adder is constructed by using one AND gate. The half adder is constructed by using one AND gate and one XOR gate. We require to use one AND gate and one XOR gate. The AND gate is used for the generation of the carry, whereas the XOR gate is used for the sum of the two inputs. The AND gate we use for the carry generation and the XOR gate we use for the sum. Okay, so here we have to draw the logical diagram of the half adder. Here in half adder we require to use the AND gate. As well as we use one XOR gate. Here I am going to draw the logical diagram. The AND gate having the two inputs. These two inputs are A input and the B input. Here is the input A and second one is the input B. The output of this AND gate is considered as a carry, and carry Y equals to A dot B. Carry Y equals to A dot B. At lower side, I am going to draw one more gate, and that gate is the XOR gate. Okay, so here is the XOR gate, the OR gate type of symbol we use, and here the input to this XOR gate are the same inputs, A input and the B input. Input to the XOR gate are A input and the B input. So here is the first input A and the second input from the B. Okay, so the second input is here, that second input is the B input, and here is the output of the XOR gate. The output of XOR gate is the sum output, and here sum Y equals to A XOR B. Sum Y equals to A XOR B. Okay, this is a logical diagram of the half adder. This is the logical diagram of the half adder. Now what after the logical diagram? Here In short, we have to write down the working of this half adder. But how we can write down? Just we have to write down as the half adder produces the output in the form of the sum and the carry. For getting the carry, for generating the carry, we use the AND gate, and for sum we use the XOR gate. The working of this half adder can be considered by using the input combinations of the two binary bits, and we see its output. Okay, so I am going to write down here the first combination when A is equals to 0 and B is equals to 0. Okay, the half adder having the AND gate and the XOR gate. When we apply the input to the AND gate, both are equals to 0, 0, then the carry generated, that carry Y equals to A dot B equals to 0 dot 0 is equals to 0, and the sum is again Y equals to A XOR B, and it is equals to 0 XOR 0 is equals to what? It is equals to 0. Like this we can use the second combination, which is A equals to 0 and B is equals to 1. We write down here the output of the carry and the sum. Okay, now all these conditions we have to put in the truth table, and we have to draw the truth table. Okay, so when we draw the truth table, here we have to consider the all possible combinations of the input, and as we know, the possible combinations of the inputs are only 4, so there are only 4 combinations. Okay, so in truth table, what we have to give? In truth table, we apply the inputs. So here are the two inputs, A input and the B input. Two outputs are here. First output is A dot B, and A dot B is the carry output. A dot B is the carry output, whereas the second one is the sum output, which is given by A XOR B. Okay, so here the first combination we can consider, that is A equals to 0 and B is equals to 0. 0 dot 0, the output of the AND gate, which is we considered as a carry. The carry is equals to 0, as well as the sum is also equals to 0. When A is 0, second combination, when A is 0 and B is equals to 1, at that time the carry generated is equals to 0 and sum is equals to 1. Sum is equals to 1 because the different inputs are applied to the XOR gate, so it produces the high output. Okay, now the third combination we can use, that is A is equals to 1 and the B is equals to 0. Here the carry obtained, that carry is again equals to 0 and the sum is equals to 1. Last combination we can use, that combination is A equals to 1 and B is equals to 1. Both inputs are equal, so therefore XOR gate produces logically low output, and here as all inputs of the AND gate are logically high, so therefore it produces the high output. Means we get here the sum is equals to 0 and the carry is equals to 1. Okay, so in this way the half adder works. Okay, now one question comes in mind, and that question is, if there are 3 binary bits, what we said about the half adder? We said that the half adder performs the addition of the 2 binary bits and produces the output in the form of sum and the carry. Okay, it performs the addition of 2 binary bits, not 2 binary numbers. It performs the addition of only 2 binary bits. But if we have the 3 binary bits, then what we do for these 3 binary bits? Here, instead of using the half adder, we use a logical circuit. That logical circuit is we call as a full adder. The logical circuit is we call as a full adder, and this full adder performs the addition of 3 binary bits. Okay, so that we will see in the next video lecture.